what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
We live, right?
I said,
Yeah,
bro,
we
I'm
in there.
coaching
Right,
life.
right.
They
Nah,
asked me
the
what I'm
music's
coaching,
still on,
right?
so we
I
good.
said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
Coach Class Pod, man. What episode is this again?
Episode 249, Coach Class Pod.
249, man.
Like, rate, subscribe on all platforms. We appreciate y'all, man. We see the subscribers going up. Thank you kindly for that.
Continue
That's all
continue
love.
with the motherfucking comments.
Man.
The
appreciate
the responding to my brother's IG story surveys. Keep
Appreciate
that going.
The poll feelings.
If you feel like you got something to divulge to us, or if you just love the pod, hit us up, of course, at coachclasspod@gmail.com, yo.
Trustworthy individual.
I'm saying not to come on, just to send us a letter or some shit that you kind of like how you feeling about things as far as how we going or what we could be doing better. You might have some pointers for us to get us up there to them top.
Everything helps.
But one thing that makes me happy is we just two bros just kind of doing this shit.
Yes.
We just started doing this in 2018, straight audio, parents' basement. Real live shit. We really did start. Same mics, I think. Maybe one of the mics was the same. This might have been came a little bit later.
Because it was just us with one mic at first.
Oh,
then we got
hell
the
yeah.
second mic.
We had one mic.
Yeah. Then we
All
got
I
the
need
third
is
mic.
one mic. We was
Yeah.
real nice. Y'all niggas is y'all not.
Yeah.
We came up, you know what I mean? We started leveling up with it. And the continued support is really refreshing. We're not anywhere, of course, in the century marks that we want to be, but it's humble beginnings for us that makes me really happy, yo.
I believe it's
Not a
coming.
humble in the sense of
I'm not
feeling
gonna
subservient, yo. Not in that sense. Just really, I just feel like, yo, I was one of them quiet niggas. I was always one of them quiet niggas. So I never thought I would do anything that was supposed to be in the media type shit. So when things start going up, yo, it excites me, yo. I get excited when I see we doing our thing, man.
Thank everyone.
Continue efforts through y'all, man. Push to a friend that knows a friend that knows a friend, man. That's the only way we get out there. That's the only way y'all do it. And the best way to get us up there is what bro just said. Like, subscribe. Hit that notification bell on YouTube. On Apple and all that shit, you could rate us. I don't know if they have a rating system on YouTube. I've never seen that before. But, of course, your regular DSPs, just go ahead and rate us as what we need to do.
Make sure you comment.
Comment as well, man. We've been going, I'm enjoying the dialect with we could go into a little bit of I guess, Lamar Jackson at this point. Because that's one of our videos that's been getting a little bit of traction.
Please.
And I got my wild dog on.
Please, Lamar.
Out of representation for you, Lamar. I really do want you to stay, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, they can't come up with that bread.
And I've been hearing reports that Dad said that really bothered me. If it's really true what Dad said, yo. Have you heard
I hope
about
that, it's so many sports forums that just talk, though, so, you got to just be, I'm
not going to say it. I don't even want to say it because I don't even want to put that juju on us, yo.
no
I hope we
bad
figure it
mojo on
out.
the team before the season,
I hope we just figure it out, man. There's like this with this guy. But it's, it's being accountable for our actions as far as us not making the move on Lamar when we should have.
And the worst thing about the whole thing, which I give Zay credit for, it's Harbs, it's coaching, it's everything, because it's we had Lamar for hella cheap for hella long, yo.
We did.
They could have signed pieces we needed to the team with bread they gave random motherfuckers that didn't do nothing, yo. And it's when do we hold people accountable for having a MVP level player and not doing nothing to try to develop his play?
Yeah. So that kind of gets into a topic I really wanted to bring up, and I had been telling y'all that I was trying to bring up on the top of this, and we could spin back into Lamar from this, but this might branch off into something. I don't know. It all depends on how it goes, but accountability is the word we keep mentioning.
Yes.
Can you remember the first time that you actually, maybe not your earliest time, but maybe your earliest recollection that you can remember right now of when you actually were faced with having to realize accountability? Can you have any moment like that? And I can give one if you don't have one off the top of your head.
I have several.
Okay.
You said my earliest as a child?
Whatever you want to give, to be honest with you, but the first one that come to your mind, let's say it that way. First one to come to your mind.
It's a lot of stuff with me, so I would more so just say you just gotta look yourself in the mirror. That's just important, bro. You can't. I used to be the type to judge everybody when I had nothing going for myself. You feel me? And I was getting old.
But I'm saying I just want to give an example of when it happened to you. Do you have one? You got an example.
Accountability, I wouldn't care to divulge that.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to give like a bad one. Like for mine, I'll give you mine for example's sake. This is why I'm happy I brought this up. When I was in high school, I worked at AMC, the movie theater, right? Mm-hmm. And I think I was in 12th grade. I might have been in 12th grade at that point. So we going to basketball games and shit like that. It's our last year. You feeling kind of good. A basketball game against some school. I can't remember. It might have been against Newtown for real. But it was happening at my school the same day that I had to work. And I decided to lie and say that I had some kind of coach class shit that I had to do after work.
Okay.
Hence the name. Salute the coach class part. But I had some coach class shit that I had to do after work, which was like some kind of like a study group. After class, it was like a study group thing that you could go to. You remember you had coach class at like Newtown High School?
Yes.
Same kind of shit. But I didn't. I was doing good in the class. There was no reason for me to go to it. But I skipped work with that. I called out of work because I said I had this coach class thing I had to go to. But really, I just wanted to go to this basketball game that was happening that day. Mm-hmm. So I stayed on that side of town instead. And my father hit my English teacher up for the class that I was supposed to be going to. And she was like, we don't have no coach class today. So my dad knew that I called out. Right then, I get home. The nigga already knows. He already knows what went down.
Pop show.
Real shit.
Love that, man,
This is the earliest memory of that I can remember accountability. I'm sure it happened before that, but this was just one of them.
That's how we was
This
raised.
is just to say that it's always revolving. So it's not something that's going to be like set in stone. You're going to realize it right away. It's going to change as you keep getting older, but this was just one of them moments. So I get home and he questions me. And I realize he got me because he already know the answers. And then he just tell me, I emailed your teacher. You lied. And then he gave me a whole breakdown. We got whatever repercussion from that. But it really, for me personally, is when I started really realizing like the accountability of the situations that I'm in. Like I had to go to work that day.
And
that's something I signed up for. He told us that.
Like, yo, I trust you, yo. Like you probably, yo,
why'd you lie? He was more hurt than the fact that I lied.
Yeah, like,
and that was the accountability I had taken. That's what hurt me more than anything.
Crazy,
and a lot of
like,
people
yo,
don't
I
have
set
that,
my
so
pop.
this situation might not apply. But that's the type of situation I'm looking for. Yeah. I'm not looking for your darkest situation, nigga. I'm just getting like a example. That's all I was trying to say.
I told you I was Robert Pattinson Batman last year, yo.
Listen, man, it gets real, bro. Like, that's just looking at the definition of the word. Or did you have one, Zay? Like an accountability moment you could think of that you're like either an earlier one or just even one recently?
Probably. So when I was really, really young, I used to get into a lot of scraps. I didn't look for smoke, but like once it seemed like it was kind of there, I'd welcome it.
I get it.
Like I wasn't trying to like stop it. I was actually looking forward to it. But just getting into it, like just instances at school and just realizing like when you got your parents got to get the call or something like that. Just realizing, sometimes even if you're right, sometimes there's no point in even like pushing towards something because the outcome really is not beneficial to you at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Because some of the situations was like. Never let nobody like just mess with you, but some of the situations just like if I didn't even go towards that, my parents wouldn't have to have a conference, or somebody wouldn't be talking to the peeps, or then I got to deal with might be getting punished or something like that, or something else. And it's just like I really could have avoided it. You know what I mean? That's something small because that's nothing too crazy. But like as a young age,
no.
That's good though because that's what I'm getting
and that
at.
teaches you basic human interaction.
The foundations of accountability, is built from those type of situations. You're gonna have that as a kid. That's just natural.
Yeah.
That's how every kid is. Like, you may not be more of the aggressor. You may be more of the passive person. However level you going with, you're gonna have to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
But accountability, just looking at the definition, an obligation or willingness to accept responsibility or to account for one's actions. And this is from Webster's joint. Webster and Merriam, or whatever her name is. Or his name. I don't know if it was a man or a woman. I just want really niggas to just be accountable for their actions. That's it. In life. From customer service levels, relationships, business relationships that you have, interactions with people throughout the streets, whatever happening, if something results from it, look back on yourself real quick and reflect.
I always did that.
Just reflect and see, hey, what I did. And if it leads you to the point where you realize I ain't did shit, cool. Yeah. But if it leads you down a little bit of path, like, all right, maybe I shouldn't have did this, then recognize that and move on. Stop being a
And big shout out to Durant on this topic because he kind of wasn't in this vein, but he on Champagne Convos he was talking about accountability. It was great.
Salute to Durant.
Appreciate you.
I just really wanted to get into accountability joint. I didn't want y'all to go into like supreme detail. Like I know Mike thought I was interrogating for the supreme detail. I know everything about this nigga. Of course I wouldn't bring that up.
Yeah,
Come on, yo. You know how we move on this goddamn podcast.
Most niggas be like, I'm finna drop a dog.
or throw a sub and act like, yo, where did that come from?
We
not that type. We not them type niggas.
Nigga be out here, motherfucking John Stockton.
And then, or a nigga acts like, yo, why they getting mad at me? Like, yo, you just talked on a fucking recorded podcast or whatever the fuck you talked about this shit on and put it out. And now you mad at the fact that they responded to it? That's crazy to me, yo. Like, hold accountability, yo. Hold your shit, bro. Man, woman, child, nigga. Yeah. All of y'all, hold that shit accountable. But I'm sick of this shit.
And to get back from last week's episode, I really wanted to bring this back up because y'all had already seen it, but I really I wanted y'all opinions on the film and everything, and then
you talking about? You talking about? No, my bad.
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
Can we get to Lamar real quick?
We got to go back to
Lamar. Oh, yeah,
that was from where
I didn't know what
the accountability stemmed from.
Oh.
I know y'all might not like this.
Go get his bag. Go get that bag. I'm not mad.
I'm at the point where I want Lamar Jackson to be free from the shackles of the ball.
Yeah.
Go get that bag, bro, if you need to.
Based on
because we haven't made a move like we were saying earlier. We haven't made moves to try to show like, yo, we know this motherfucker next. We doing whatever for yo. Like when Tom Brady really started winning, they was like whatever he need. Ben Roethlisberger started winning, they whatever he needs. Let's build around him to cater to his style of offense. Like. He just like, Lamar, go out there and do what you do, yo. Put it on your back, champ.
And not just that, like you're starting to see like small smear campaigns. I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all.
Then it's like reports coming out like they were trying to not pay him the new market value which he deserves, but like they were trying to lowball him.
Yeah,
it's just like it's really gross, yo.
It's like almost $100 million less than what this nigga got, yo. Wasn't it like 133 guaranteed?
That's what one of the reports.
That's fucking crazy. That's $100 million less. That's where we was talking about. That's the $100 million we was talking about.
230.
According to
that's what I'm saying. $100 million, Watson.
Bro. So Stephen A. said that Lamar people directly contacted him and told him they never asked for guaranteed money.
Okay.
Fully guaranteed. I mean, of course you asked for guaranteed money, but fully guaranteed. They didn't break it all down, but it was like the Ravens. This is what he said. They told them the Ravens offered 133, which is nuts, guaranteed. Consider all the guys who got, like even Kyler Murray is ridiculous. Like got way more than that.
That's wild.
But it's like he's at least 200, especially how the market is now. At least 200 million guaranteed, and then you add whatever sauce to it or extra. What's the name after that? Because I don't think he necessarily is steadfast on every last dime has to be guaranteed. Like what's his name from the Browns now, Deshaun Watson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but at least I think 200 or north of 200 guaranteed. You could spread it out. You could do all type of tricks
and
to make it not kill the cat.
Kind of crazy
it's been done before.
On top of like it may not be his number, but like hit him with the crazy incentives, all kind of shit like that. Like if you gonna get the deals, bro.
As I've heard on Coke and what's the name of this? Nitty Gritty. I'm sorry.
Yes.
As I've heard on their shit. From time to time.
Shout out Nick Gritty. Shout out Nick.
Yes.
Shout everybody over there.
Shout out Keys.
Skull,
shout out Skull. Shout out the squad, bruh.
If we wanted this done, we would have had this done. Yo. Like, yo, we don't want this shit.
Yeah, they don't want that.
We want it on our terms and our terms only, and that's what it is. That's where we at with this. That's why, like Zay said, go get that bag, bro. Word to that nigga. What's his name? The rapman, La Russell. Word to La Russell. Go get that bag.
Do you have to bleep this out, Zay? It feels racial.
I mean, I'm not gonna bleep it.
Bleep what out?
Just saying, it feels racial. The Lamar thing, like I don't understand any other way that you would not pay this man after all he's done.
No, you don't have to bleep that out.
I heard that's what he is. It feels racial.
Anything else?
I'm just like, I know niggas like to cancel people for speaking the truth, but like, who else got a unanimous
it's
MVP?
Low hanging fruit, but like y'all arguments that y'all give don't make sense either.
Yeah,
the nigga is like, just our win production overall with this nigga is way different than without.
The thing that makes me think like those niggas don't really watch football is because like y'all who are these quarterbacks that y'all are comparing him to?
Yo, especially Ravens.
Do you even watch football? Anybody that's realistic about football will be like, yo, he's a gem on any team. Yo.
Any team.
Anywhere he goes, he's legendary.
He's gonna get the
dog.
bag. I'm not mad at him.
I'm just telling y'all, watch what Joe Burrow's gonna get. Watch what, and I'm gonna pick somebody who's had less success. Watch what the dude from the Chargers, I can't think of his name right now.
Justin Herbert.
Watch what Justin Herbert gets. And they're not gonna have to beg for it.
They gonna pay for
I don't
that,
like the
baby,
feeling
yo.
like it's like somebody's begging for something.
All right, yo.
I think it's that.
It's a
but
slap in the
also,
face.
I also on another joint that's not even like as much as just the racial stuff. I don't think they like the fact that the NFL as a whole that he's not represented.
Yeah, he can't be the one to break the bank.
That might not be the NFL. That might be the agent.
Yeah,
No, but I think
the agent, the owners, all that shit.
Kinda
He can't be the
conspire
unrepresented
They all
dude to break the
together, they
bank.
all
Conspire together.
We
I
make
get it.
this. He makes the money. We get paid. We work.
Somebody
with them.
talk
We
to
have
him like, "Hey, nigga,
100%.
y'all saw that Deshaun Watson? Chill the fuck out."
And you got to think players will have the mind frame then like Lamar, the unrepresented player that has his mom representing him, breaks the bank.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Why the fuck do I
Why
need an
do I
agent?
have this nigga?
And then that shit will fuck
XYZ.
up, blow the whole game up.
It is.
And we know what that
They
could
know.
lead to.
Well, that's
yo.
business stuff. I actually don't want them to take you out.
Kyrie Irving.
They're gonna hit you with the Ving Rhames python when you say too much.
That's that Kyrie Irving, yo. We gotta chill out, yo. They on our next side, bro. Like that's that Kyrie Irving shit right there, bro. Hold up, we conspiracy
I ain't
theorists,
gonna lie.
allegedly.
Some of the stuff, like I said, I know y'all not gonna like it, but I kind of want him to not even play for the Ravens anymore. The disrespect to me is out of pocket.
It's
Yeah.
out of pocket.
And
It's
by
out of
Ravens
pocket.
fans, I've talked to people. I'm like,
It's
y'all
disgusting.
wasn't what? We
It's
never had
fucking
no
disgusting.
14-2 season.
Y'all disrespectful.
We never
yo.
been like the team where like, yo, we about to run it up on these niggas and
14
lose 'cause
and
of some
fucking 2.
bullshit called it out. The coach decided to do.
When have y'all ever seen it?
According to a lot of people, they could just win Super Bowls like a Super Bowl like they did before. Build the defense, and which is kind of true to an extent, but it's like, bro, when you get a superstar at quarterback, you do everything in your power to make sure that you build the best football team with that person as the centerpiece because you'll have way more years of success.
Yeah,
Like,
and
way more
that's
years.
the hardest position to fill in having an elite player in the NFL.
It's super hard.
Think about how long it
Like,
was
it's hard.
before Joe Flacco came.
And that was completely a
Yes.
mistake. Do you remember
Yes.
who the starter was that season? Kyle fucking Bowler.
Trash.
Y'all niggas is playing, yo. Y'all played with this nigga this whole time, and now look at us. That's why I was happy to hear that nigga. We gonna get into music later, but I was happy to hear that nigga Young Roddy use that nigga in a reference.
Yo, no-
Fuck y'all Ravens.
Know some funny ass
It's big wild dog season over here.
Yo, it was hilarious, yo. It's crazy because, like, yo, back to the racism on how they think about Lamar. I had somebody that told me
And this has been
week,
spoken about, my bad, on multiple platforms,
Yeah.
and not just black people.
Yeah.
That spoke about how this feels a little racist.
Yeah,
So it's not like
yeah.
it's just us.
No. I was having a debate with somebody about sports recently, and this dude said, "Yeah, man, we should just bring back Flacco." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about, yo?"
But hold on. Is he a Stavros fan? You know that comedian Stavros that do them videos?
No,
he
no,
always say that at the end of his
Shout out
videos.
him. He's
That
fucking
nigga's
hilarious.
hilarious. And he's
Stavros
from Baltimore.
Is funny as fuck.
I really
You
love
hard,
that
bro.
nigga Stavros. Yo.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, you
hilarious.
hard.
All right, so it's
But
not
no,
for him.
this is
All
like a
That's
conversation.
a real nigga.
It's
He
like a
really want
conversation.
Flacco
I'm like-
back. Oh, that nigga
I'm
crazy.
like, nigga, did you watch the Jets last year?
Nigga, not even that. Look at what happened before Lamar came in. We was trash. We had lost like 3 games in a row. They was talking about blowing up the whole team. And then Flacco got hurt. Lamar comes in, gets us into the fucking playoffs, wins 9 games in a row. Next season goes 14-2. What in the fuck are you talking about?
What people don't want to accept though is Flacco has gone to about like 2 teams, 3 teams now, like, and been trash on all of them. Like, yo, he not who he was. Thank you for the ring. That
He's a
was
good
abnormal.
backup.
Y'all should have paid Anquan Bolton. That's why we curse now. But yeah, he was definitely nice that one season.
He should go cook in the XFL. He might cook in that.
Oh,
No, he be
Flacco might cook in
Flacco,
that
you should be the player coach.
I ain't gonna hold you. Oh,
should be the
shit.
player coach.
Make a Rock. Yo, if the Rock do that,
be the
we
player coach.
getting our percentage. We made that up.
should
I
be
ain't
the
heard
player
nobody
coach.
say that. He should definitely be a player
He
coach.
should be the player coach, yo.
Him and Matt Ryan. They
Yeah.
should play against
Matt
each other in the
Ryan,
Super Bowl or
Phillip
whatever the
Rivers.
XFL.
Yo, jump back out there, Sean.
I know, I already told y'all.
Drew Brees. Oh shit,
No,
the
let's
XFL
go.
will really be crazy.
I told y'all the perfect.
I
They
would
be
watch
feeding them
that.
bum ass niggas.
I would watch that.
Literally,
That shit would be hard. And they be
Feeding them
hitting out
bum-ass
there.
niggas is
They be hitting
hilarious.
out there. Yo, shout out Hines Ward too, because Hines Ward is one of the XFL coaches.
Yeah, that's right.
They got a few old players.
They be
Josh
hitting.
Gordon
I told
playing
y'all last
again.
They be
Yo,
hitting out there.
No,
The
I might have been wrong, yo.
No,
Can I
they trash on
disparage?
the offense, but they be hitting.
Some of them games was okay, yo. They
was
wasn't
hitting
terrible.
because they was hitting out there. It was a
Yeah,
lot of defense.
it was a lot of
a lot
striking,
of hitting,
yo.
yo.
It was a lot of striking
Like,
going
yo,
on.
the shit that they was doing in that league, that wouldn't be legal in the NFL.
Kind of valid.
Nigga come over the top straight. Wow. straight. I was
They
like,
getting
oh.
busy. XFL
They
was
really
cool,
just,
yo. Salute to
somebody
The Rock.
high-loaded these.
Yo, the Rock need to go the old route. Bring the old
I
quarterbacks
told y'all
back.
the perfect person, literally last week, the perfect person to bring on there.
What you said? I missed it.
Cam Newton.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cam.
Cam
They
would
gonna
be
get
him.
Big Ben at 50?
Cam Newton is a marketer.
Cam
He's
would be
still
perfect.
He's not like super old.
Cam would be perfect.
He
Yo,
would be murdering it. He would
Low-key,
kill it.
all of the old NFL players could play in that league because that's like a step down. And they be like, yo, protect them. They the money.
Is the XFL the big three?
Could be.
That's a
Or
good
should
call.
they turn it into the big three?
Turn it into the big
Well, has anybody come from the Big Three to get to the NFL?
No, the big three is for old heads.
Oh, it is for the retirement.
Yeah, it's
guys.
like,
My bad.
yeah,
I'm
if
tripping.
you-
I'm
yeah,
tripping.
yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking about G League. I don't know why the fuck I got Big Three. I've been drinking a little bit. My bad, fam.
They got a couple hoopers.
I had
in
one
the
beforehand. So yeah, then it is. Yeah, it could be if they get Cam Newton and Drew Brees and Ryan Tannehill, or I mean not Ryan
I don't
Tannehill.
think Drew Brees would do it, but I think you could. That's why I said you got to give
Nah, I
Cam
think
some
Baker
ownership.
Mayfield.
I think
Cam
Drew
some
Brees
ownership
would.
or
I
something.
think
Oh, yeah,
Drew
Baker.
Brees would do it.
Put
'cause
Baker
in that
down
type of
there, yo.
league, for the type of money they will offer him to
Terrell
do nothing
Owens.
against guys that are not nice.
Do they have enough money to give? Drew?
No, they don't have enough money yet.
How about
And
Terrell
I don't
Owens?
think Drew Brees was selling enough. I think Cam was
Terrell
selling
Owens,
enough.
yes.
Yeah.
Chad Ochocinco, yes. Pull up.
Oh, what
Make
about
hella
Brandon
catches.
Marshall, yo? He stayed talking about how he
Marshall,
could get back out
pull up.
there.
Yes.
Pull up on the XFL, yo. Let's get it. Let's go get the money.
Darrell Revis.
Let's go get the money.
Get them all.
Niggas was nice 15
Pull
years
them out of
ago.
retirement. Nigga gonna be working out like Rocky.
Fire.
Yeah.
Where we want to go with this, fellas? Now?
No, we was on,
got to the sports shit. We was about to go somewhere where you was interested.
No, Abbott Elementary. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go Abbott Elementary. Because Ant-Man, we might as well just do that at the end. Because I knew that was we was going to divulge. That's going to be a detailed breakdown. So I'm all caught up on Abbott Elementary. Y'all all caught up?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm all the way in.
I need feeling. I need thoughts.
Yo, I got in my feels a little bit when in the flower classroom, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. I felt like Greg, yo, in situations like that in my life. So I understand what he's
It's gonna
going
make me
through,
mad,
yo. I know how it go down, yo, but I get it. I know what they doing. And I love this fucking show, dog. Yo, the scene in that last episode when they came out of that elevator with their hangovers and she said, "This is what they call a film." And they were in
She funny
reference
as
to
shit.
it. Yo.
This is what the young kids call a film. I was like,
she's funny.
She stay being close, but
I
not
fell the
right
fuck
there.
out,
you
yo.
know?
That's hilarious. Yo.
That
This
shit is
show's-
hard.
It's got good one-liners.
Yo.
It's got good messaging. It's got great overall, just like character building.
Excellent.
Like, yo, this
Excellent.
shit is great, Quinta, and all of y'all over there, yo.
Y'all cooking
Everybody.
on that motherfucker.
Y'all cooking like shit. Damn. Go ahead,
about
Joe.
you, Zay?
My bad.
If we getting on the last episode, because I don't want to, because it's going to change in a whole different direction.
No,
First of
no,
all,
no. I'm listening because I feel.
I don't care. I'm ready to
I feel
rebut.
like we might be aligned.
I think
Y'all
we might
upset?
be aligned.
No, no. I just got to see what he say first.
So just to give love to the previous episodes, because we jumping straight into last, because we held off a couple weeks. They just been going in a good direction, good character development. One of the things before I go in is I like how the sisters, it's Melissa, right? And
Oh, that was
her
hilarious.
sister,
That was
they kind
hilarious.
of they
They
kind of
teamed
tag
up.
team.
Yeah.
It was
They
getting
thugged out.
Get on them.
Thug out.
But I think it was the episode before that when we found out, like, secretly she wished she was deep down a firefighter, you know?
Yeah.
She wish, and she just, I kind of want her to be like a voluntary firefighter on the weekends.
Yeah,
and
that would be
future
hard. They gonna
episodes,
build
yo.
all that shit though.
Yeah,
They could
yeah.
branch
doing
her
like the
own show
Office
off
type
doing
shit,
that.
yo,
They could,
like,
she
yo.
could have her own show
Yeah,
in the firefighter
Yeah.
office.
Yeah,
yo.
yo, whole episodes were basically
Hey, Coach
almost
Class
the same.
Pod, because that shit gonna happen, yo. It's just gonna be her name
I
as the
can't say
title
that
of the
because they
show.
probably already thought of that. That's
Yeah,
why
they
they
did.
introduced it.
But I'm gonna get this guy Greg, man.
Yo, shoot your shot. Is that what? Oh, all right.
Not even just that too, but
He was pissing me off.
you know what pissed me off? Pissed me off and my lady when we was watching it. When he started acting weird after the kiss, yo.
Yeah.
First thing, I didn't even say anything. Ashley was like,
You have a chick
She
thinking
said,
like,
why
yo,
did-
he don't like me.
she was like, why did he give that look? That's what she said out loud. Yo.
It wasn't anything. I
How
was like, yo,
close?
nah.
How close?
She pulled him in with the tie.
Yeah,
I'm like,
when
nigga,
they-
go tap in.
Yeah, when they pull
it was
you in,
evident.
bro.
Get in there.
Come
It was
on, yo.
evident for sure.
If he
But-
had a beard, she would have grabbed the beard and pulled
Yeah,
him in.
like,
Hold
yo,
on,
the next
no.
thing, which was
Hold on.
Come on, Greg.
How?
Come on, Greg. I think, Zay, I was thinking
I
the
was
same
mad.
thing. And I love the acting, everything, but I'm like, Gregory,
Made
you
me
fucking
so
the
mad,
bag
yo.
up. That literally will make a woman think you don't like her. Because, like, yo,
Yeah.
she clearly don't move like that.
But also,
And she was aggressive
There's a
and he-
variable in
Come
there that y'all
on.
forgetting about. How close are him and that nigga Vince Staples?
He was dirty macking on
Yeah.
him. Yo.
But how
Like,
close are they?
Yeah.
Another thing I didn't like, he was dirty macking on
From
Vince,
what they
yo.
allude, they seem like they
Mo.
kind of close.
Yeah,
Yo.
that
Like
was
they
kinda
not.
tight.
I mean, that's his boy. Like that's why like he's looking at it that
But
way.
he been dirty macking the whole time.
That
so
might
he
I
be-
don't
mean, to
really-
an extent,
he
but
don't
like
care
he's
like
still
that.
he's still looking at it that way. Still, I gotta imagine.
He's like,
that.
yeah,
I don't
you know
think so.
about Vince.
I gotta imagine. that.
he-
I'm
I don't
putting
think
my
that's
mind in it
weird.
because I've done. I mean, I can't say I've done that personally. That's wild.
A dirty
But
Mac.
nah, the dirty Mac is
Be the
nothing.
dirty Mac. There's no way to be a clean dirty Mac.
that's
That's why it's called a dirty Mac.
He's dirty Mac on him though. What he said, dirty
He
Mac?
basically was
Several
saying like
times, like-
I remember.
Give me the
specifically-
dirty Mac scenario.
Specifically,
scenarios,
the one
'cause I don't
episode.
remember.
The one episode he ran up on her. He was like, she said she was talking to him. They went out to eat or something like
I know
that.
what you're talking
He
about.
was
He's
like,
kind of
oh,
clingy. He's kind of clingy.
he's
or
kind of
some
clingy.
shit.
That don't seem like your type.
That's
He just
dirty
likes
Mac.
anybody.
That's definitely
Da-da-da-da.
dirty Mac
Like,
Central, yo. You're just supposed to be like, oh man,
I've
that's
had
what's
that
up.
happen.
Respect.
I've had that happen,
That's
yo.
nasty. That's nasty.
You're nasty.
Greg, that's nasty.
Greg was making me mad a few
nasty,
episodes,
nasty.
yo.
Gregory, that's nasty, yo. I didn't even break that down that way, but that's a great breakdown from y'all, yo. Damn. Fuck.
But he got to shoot the jumper because Quinta gonna go. She a good woman, yo. Like she really got a good compassion, like towards stuff, and the dudes be liking her on the show too. Like I feel like they really want Jim and Pam it. Like
His man's solid, yo. If you
Yeah.
keep playing around, you never know. Like,
Yeah.
she ended up with him permanently.
yeah,
yo.
my
like,
man said, you ever seen a snowflake fall to the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it
Tap
showed,
in with me.
it showed the key thing on that joint is like compatibility and not just going for something because it's there or because how you like. All right, so like it showed both how. Remember, I think it was the episode or 2 episodes before the gift episode.
Yep.
Yes,
Valentine's
They
Day.
yes.
didn't match up. Actually,
And Shorty loved the gifts.
yeah.
Quinta loved it. Like this is so cool.
She was
And
hyped about
Shorty
that
loved
motherfucking puzzle. She
And
was
Shorty
hype as
loved
shit about
gift
the
that
rose
Vince
puzzle.
Staple got for her.
All they had to
Exactly.
do was swap. It would have been good game.
And then like Greg
Because
was
he got
tryna-
the Telfar bag.
Yeah,
That's what he
yeah,
got
yeah.
her. He got her the Telfar
The
bag.
silver big Telfar.
I
silver
know
dick
a lot of
Telfar
women
is
that would
alright,
love that,
yo.
so I get that. But like, it was just really trying to, like you said, create the dynamic between like, yo, you gotta
That's
get with
different.
somebody that vibrate
Com-
on,
like
the,
he
on
said,
the same
the
level
compatibility.
as you, as far as
yo.
shit you
The
like. you feel me?
compatibility, as Zay just said. yo.
And we talk about this
tough
sometimes. Like people be like, it be obvious stuff, and people be moving in the opposite direction, and it's like, what are you doing? You know,
Yeah.
like it's right
People
there,
choose
yo.
not to see what's in front of them these days.
Trying to force
That's what
that.
really happens, bro.
Trying to force that circle into the triangle shit. They was them
Like,
kids.
nah.
They was doing that in kindergarten, pre-K and
Nah,
shit.
it's just a lot of stuff weird. But yeah, that I like that how they built that dynamic.
Yeah.
I think they going good with it too. Like, cause I'm scared cause I feel like they gonna pull some tears out of us too. Cause y'all saw the one episode that's like, were they alluding to like Barbara being sick or something like that?
No, her husband.
Oh, her husband. Okay.
That was a deep episode.
That was a deep
yeah,
ass
yeah.
episode.
I thought they were saying
That's why I was saying the messaging they have, the comedic way they're able to bring it together though, ultimately, is fire.
They it was that was a serious
Because that was like a
episode.
low key religious episode, like that.
Yeah,
was
deal-
like,
but
you know
dealing
what
with,
I'm
like,
saying?
just
dealing
trauma
with
and-
some kind of trauma and or just something going on in your life right now, you can't really rectify with it, and even just talking to somebody and like her talking to somebody at the end of it. It probably helped her out a little bit, is what they were kind of alluding to. Like, ultimately, before you just go out here just ravishing, going stupid, and just reacting to stuff, word to Durant on
Word
his
to
last
Durant.
shit, maybe you
Word
should
to
talk to
Champagne
somebody.
Carlos.
So you're not just
And
you're not
for her-
just going crazy like that.
And for her, more so, it was like you probably just got to take some time for yourself.
Exactly.
Because what hers was, she wasn't.
She
trying
just
to do
needed
nothing
one
wild.
fucking day
She-
off,
She just
you know?
lost. Yeah, she kind of just blanked out.
What
real
she
quick.
said, she took like 3 days off in years, yo. It
Yeah,
was
yo,
mad
you got-
years. Anytime she got sick, and like 2 or 3 regular if she was on vacation. What?
You know I
Don't
know
take your
about shit
days
like
off,
that well.
bro. I've been telling you. You know, I told you about that in the moments too.
That's why I'm getting better though. Like with everything in life, yo. I'm trying to
way
really take
better.
care of myself.
That
yo.
Texas
like
trip
I
was
didn't
fun.
realize that shit. Like
We got to plan another trip
fuck
as
that.
the,
I'm
as the
taking
pod,
care of
yo.
myself, nigga. Like it shit be real.
As the pod, we got to do one too, yo, and record wherever the fuck we
I've
at.
been working this slave ship and I ain't made. I was like, yo, you gotta get out that mentality. Yo.
Yeah, you was making shit now. You was working
No,
the
it
slave
wasn't.
shift, but making
Allegedly,
shit.
but- Allegedly, but nah.
That's wild,
You gotta
yo.
get out of that
You doing
mentality,
that-
even if you in that, dog. Like that shit is crazy.
Take your days, man. They give you them for a reason, bro.
Yeah. Zay, how far are you on The Last of Us?
I'm like 3/4 of the way.
All right, I won't say.
listen.
Because Rich said he just
No.
saw the turned up episode, the most turned up
I'm
episode.
3/4 of that.
Did you watch the last episode?
Yes.
Okay.
That was more dialogue, but character build, but good.
Fellas,
Good, bro.
please go in. Don't stop because of me. Because honestly, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I know a lot of people love the show, and they're probably gonna turn up. But like, it's not like it's bad. It's not bad to me. It's just not like grabbing me like that. So it's kind of like in the background while I'm doing stuff, and I poke my head up for a couple minutes. So like, y'all not gonna bug me by I mean, what's the name?
See,
it's cool. It's just not like I'm like, yo, I can't. Don't
You
say
played the
nothing.
game though, right?
I think where a lot of people will get disengaged is because for a post-apocalyptic show or show, it's not overly action at all. It's like slower than season 2 of fucking The Walking Dead. You feel me? So it's like, but the times it turns up and the acting and the character building is really in there.
To me, more so the. All right, so as far as where I'm at right now, like what they're trying to like building it around it, like getting the little girl. I don't know if they've gotten her there by now, but like to get her to where she has to go, so that he can collect the. Because I already seen the one lady died from blowing up the whole what's the name, but like if that's what it's based around, that's not interesting enough for me to be like, yo, I'm hooked. And then the dialogue to me is cool, but it's not like great for a show that's moving at that pace. It's not a bad show. It's just not like I'm not like, oh my gosh.
Well, since
It's
you
cool
don't,
though. It's cool.
I'll tell you this: since you aren't really into it, and it's a fucking post-apocalyptic show, we know what's gonna happen outside of minor details and what the overall premise and goal that they're trying to achieve. I would say watch the 5th episode. Because the acting from the 2 guys that like are co-stars in there is like crazy. Like basically, they got like a young black dude. He about to get cast in the Marvel or something like that.
I cried at the end of this shit, yo.
And he
That
was
shit
just
OD.
trying to protect his little brother. And his little brother was deaf. You feel me? He was a little boy. It was a black guy, his little brother. They ran into each other. He was the most wanted person in this area, you feel me? Because
Kansas
he
City.
learned how to survive. Like, yo, I got to take care of my brother. He deaf anyway, so he don't make a lot of noise.
He was a rat. He was low-key a rat in that
Yeah.
version of whatever world they was living in.
Yeah.
But, yo, the episode, them two
Fire.
acting together, and they had a nigga that
And the
was
nigga is
truly
like- he
hearing
gonna be like
impaired.
next, like,
the young brother was really
good.
hearing impaired, and he was actually acting well, yo. The shit was kind of fire. The episode had me crying.
I don't know his name.
I
but-
cried at the end of this shit, yo. Shit was real.
See, the thing is, like, that's the 5th episode. I'm not saying, like I
Yeah,
said, I'm
I
not saying
feel
it's
you, I
bad,
feel
but
you.
it's like, y'all know my schedule. Y'all know how long sometimes
Real.
it takes me to get to
Take your
stuff.
time, bro. You don't
It's
gotta
like,
get.
gosh,
It's
I
gonna
gotta
be
get to the
around.
episode. And you know, these episodes they like movie length.
Hour long,
They
yeah.
mad
The
long,
thing
like-
a thing I would say though is I hear y'all argument, but what was the Walking Dead's time frame of when the zombies started attacking? Like what time frame was that? Do you remember?
Like the end of the first episode, but it wasn't really an attack.
But what
It
I'm
was just
saying is like
Rick
how long had
first.
they been there in the movie? I mean in the show at that point.
This was the beginning in The Walking Dead.
Exactly. This is 20 years into the zombie apocalypse. Things are they've settled in. I think this is kind of way better, like how they
I never
actually
watched
doing
the
it.
whole. I never watched
This
season
is
of The
20
Walking
years
Dead.
into
Wanna
a
know-
zombie apocalypse.
I gotta interrupt, yo. The black dude name, what you think his name was? Yo, the black dude that smoked the roll, yo.
I don't even know.
His name was Lamar Johnson, yo.
Black as shit.
Lamar, yo.
Yeah, American
That's
black
a
man.
sign, yo.
Oh, yo.
He's calling.
That's
Yo,
funny as hell.
Lamar
bro.
Johnson, yo, we need you in the MCU next, yo. Yo, take Anthony Mackie's character, yo. You can carry that role off of that episode.
Oh hell yeah! I
know-
take him as him anytime.
You know, in the new joint, some Avengers are gonna die.
yeah.
Are y'all
you
hoping
can take
Are
that.
you hoping Anthony
Fam,
Mackie?
we
I'm
getting into
hoping it's
Ant-Man?
Anthony Mackie.
Are we about to get into
I hope he
Ant-Man?
get killed by a low grade.
Are we done
villain.
with
Hold
The
on.
Last of Us?
Before it's gonna kind of segue into both. It's actually gonna mix both. How long before y'all think, especially when the seasons are getting late and they trying to boost it up? How long before y'all think Jonathan Majors is gonna be in The Last of Us, yo?
Oh shit.
I think he.
I never
like
played the game, so I don't
like,
know if there's another character that he can end up playing. You think they'll make one like the nigga that had the
wild
blonde dreads?
Nah, he ain't gonna have blonde dreads.
He gonna end up with blonde dreads?
Yo. I always call you
tight
Dr.
as shit.
Dre, yo. For The Walking Dead, yo.
They gonna have him look like looking like Django Unchained.
You know he
before
plays.
He got the haircut
He
and
play.
shit.
You ever watch Teen Titans on Cartoon Network?
Yes.
He plays the nigga that plays the metallic nigga, the robot nigga. I'm forgetting his Cyborg. He plays Cyborg in that. He actually plays that voice.
Word.
He's actually kind of low key,
yeah.
He's kind of popping.
Yeah,
like
he
a
is,
little
yo.
bit. Like,
I'm not mad at him.
I respect him.
Dr. Dre.
But that wig you had on in Walking Dead, I ain't letting you get away with that.
That's
bullshit,
the Tyler
man.
Perry joke. Yo, that's the same wig they took it off of Shamar Moore's head and just gave it to him right after, yo.
Just bleached it. Just bleached that motherfucker and put it on his
that bitch
head.
in a washing machine with some bleach. Slapped it on the nigga head.
Slapped a little silver on that
that's
bitch.
crazy.
Made it gray. This nigga had a tiger with him. CGI'd tiger.
Yo,
I was happy they cooked that
is
tiger in
hard.
like the 3rd episode, though. They needed to cook that tiger, yo. The zombies ate the shit out that tiger.
Nah, I stopped watching when that shit happened, yo. Once that shit happened, I was like, I'm done.
It was too much.
I'm done.
It's still
you
going
know me,
on.
I'm done, yo.
The shit's still
I can't
going
handle no
on,
more,
yo. I don't even know what's happening right
I'm
now.
done.
This is like Survivor. You're like, what the fuck is going on Survivor, yo? Niggas still watch Survivor, nigga. That's crazy to
like
me.
20 years strong,
That's why it
25
pisses
years
me
strong.
off when they get rid of shit.
That shit gotta be.
This is why I
20
get
years.
pissed off.
We were kids when that came
This
out.
is exactly why I get pissed off when
That
this
shit might have
shit.
came out in like
Y'all watch the South
98,
Side?
2000.
Y'all ever watch South Side on HBO Max?
Nah, I haven't
Y'all
seen
have to watch that fucking show, yo, because they're getting rid of it. And this is why I get pissed off when they getting rid of shit like this, because this shit is actually funny as hell. The show is funny as shit, and they getting rid of the shit now. On HBO Max, at least. I hope they get picked up and get that bag.
Because all the streaming is so much content being put out that you have to really catch a show for it to blow up, for it to stay.
Yo,
back in the day, if it was
they
a good
put
show,
this
it could
on the
last a
right
while.
thing, Netflix. Put it on Netflix.
What
or
is it
something,
on
yo.
currently?
It's on HBO Max right now.
I'm gonna tap in there.
Yo, you
I'ma
have
tap
to watch
in.
this show. This show is hilarious.
You know, I just be behind.
Salute to my
I don't
boy
be
Mike.
knowing
Mike
everybody.
is the one that put me onto it, and I start watching, and it's relentless, yo. Like it's Chicago, and it's fucking hilarious from top to bottom. Every episode, it seemed like funny shit, witty, kind of like almost office style feel to it, like how they doing the show, but it's black people, like black as shit. One episode, yo, they had this nigga, they was rioting or something outside of the barbershop shit, and you know how they had the bars on the door? Mm-hmm. He was trying to hurry up and get the nigga into the door for some reason, but the police officer just threw the nigga, and he went straight into the police, like into the bars, yo. I was crying.
Yeah.
This shit is hilarious. You don't think of shit like that if you're not a black person, because you
That
not,
made me-
you don't even realize those things exist if you're not black.
Yeah.
Those barred up buildings that you see in the cities when they shut down for the night. They chain they whole shit up. It's damn near jail fucking bars on this shit to get into it. Those shits. That shit is great.
To prevent robberies,
Episode is
bro.
great, bro. Yeah, it is ultimately, but like that doesn't exist for some people.
Yeah.
And that's why I love that show so much. I'm telling you, check that show out. It's hilarious.
I gotta tap in, definitely.
Absolutely hilarious. But we want to get into this Ant-Man?
Well, one last show since we already did all the shows there. Did y'all watch the season? I might be really early on this, but the first episode of season 2 of Bel-Air.
Oh no, I didn't know. I
Okay.
know it was
I'll
coming back.
relax.
but I didn't know
I'll
it officially
relax.
came.
I never
I
watched
woke up at
Bel-Air.
like 4 this
I know
morning
soon.
and started
That's
watching.
gonna be
TV.
y'all and Zay
I'll be
shit.
on-
I never
I'll be
got
on by
into
next
it
week.
yet. I
I'll
haven't
be
got
on by
into
next
that shit yet.
It's
for sure.
yeah, definitely.
For
Please,
sure, for
please,
sure.
please.
Oh, real quick before we exit off the movie. I don't want to leave this without saying this. Last night I only seen like highlights and stuff in the score. One of the worst games in NBA history happened. The Sacramento Kings beat the Los Angeles Clippers 176 to 175 for the second highest scoring game in NBA
These
history.
niggas scored 200 points.
They was really having an all-star game, yo.
They was having an
No
all-star
defense.
hangover.
They
yo.
went to double
That was-
overtime.
And none of them were all-star. Well,
It
two of
did
them
go
were
to
all-stars on the Kings.
two
I
overtimes,
forgot,
though,
I
right?
forgot.
2 overtimes?
Yes,
Yeah.
still with 2 overtimes,
No
yo,
That's
you
a
didn't
lot
score
of
that
fucking
many
points,
No
yo.
defense,
That is a
yo.
lot of points.
Had
yo.
to be no defense and everybody was on.
Wait to see this nigga blowing lays in the playoffs.
I just had to stay on one.
You looking for Russ to hit the backboard and not hit
To absolutely blow lays in the playoffs. In crunch time, they're gonna be down 2. This nigga gonna blow 1. They're gonna be down 1 with 3 minutes left. This nigga gonna go with a crazy ass lay. Yo.
Or just turn over the ball. That nigga averaged like 8 turnovers.
People saying they might make the finals now because Russ on the team.
Hell no, y'all niggas tripping. What y'all seen that proved that?
Have you seen?
What have y'all seen that proved that?
Yo, have you seen the Lakers? The 2 games since they got rid of him and got actual people that can shoot and work better with LeBron. I know it's only 2 games, but they blown both the teams out. Yo.
No.
Yo, you see LeBron throw the subtle shots too, yo. It's good to have niggas around that actually know how to hoop and shit. You know what I mean? It feels good to have niggas that know what to do in situations.
Players on the team,
people that can shoot the ball, that understand what to do with. He was going in, yo. He was flaming them niggas, yo.
This the moment. I'm gonna stop after this when I knew LeBron was completely done with Russ. This clip has been floating around. They won a game, and the coach, Darvin Ham, was like, "Yeah, all right, guys, yeah, good one. It's time to get greedy now. It's time to get greedy." LeBron was like, "That's right. We get another one. No, basically, don't stop. And then Russ was like, kind of like stop LeBron in his tracks. He's like, "Nah, man, just have fun out there, guys."
He's like, "Fuck all that. Just have fun." Ultimately,
and LeBron looked at him.
LeBron was like,
"That's how I knew it was over."
Did you just cut me off, nigga? That's how LeBron looked at him. I was dying. That was it. Yo, Xavier reading the mind like me. Yo, I seen that same clip. I was like, God damn, this shit over, yo. He hates this nigga, yo. Salute to Tank. I hope you knock Ryan Garcia the fuck out, bitch ass nigga, man. Knock that nigga out,
yeah,
bro.
We're gonna definitely talk about that. And again, we got episode 249, Coach Class Pod. Like, rate, subscribe, man. Thank y'all again. Appreciate the subscribers. Subscribe some more. Rest in peace to Big Reese. Yeah, we'll holla at y'all next episode.
Yes, sir.
They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.